The film introduces us to Marie and Bernd, a married couple living a measured, routine life. Marie and Bernd are architects. They work together, designing, planning, and bringing projects to life. One day, their longtime friend Dominic visits their office and introduces his new lover, Ayla. Ayla is beautiful, quiet, her gaze hiding deep tenderness. They agree to spend the weekend together. That same evening, Marie confesses to her husband that she isn't eager to spend time with Dominic's new girlfriend. It feels like empty politeness to her. But the plans are already made, and on the weekend, they all gather together. The men go fishing, while Ayla unexpectedly turns to Marie with a request. She lost a ring in the forest and can't find it alone. Marie hesitates at first. She doesn't want to babysit someone else's girlfriend. But in the end, she agrees, and the two of them head into the forest. As they wander among the trees, searching for the ring, something intangible lingers in the air. Their glances keep crossing. Something pulls them toward each other, though they don't yet realize it. Suddenly, stumbling, they both tumble down a small slope, rolling through dry autumn leaves. Laughter, surprise, slight confusion. And there, among the foliage, Marie finds the ring. Ayla beams, her eyes glowing with joy. She thanks Marie and kisses her, tenderly, briefly, like gratitude, but in that kiss there's something more. Back home, Marie brings Ayla dry clothes. While Ayla changes, Marie steals a glance through the slightly open door. But when Ayla notices her gaze, Marie immediately looks away and hurriedly leaves to change in another room. Now it's Ayla who watches Marie. She listens to her own feelings, to what just happened between them. Something awakened, something touched her deeply. Marie goes to the kitchen, trying to distract herself brewing tea. Suddenly, Ayla follows her in. She steps close and unexpectedly kisses Marie on the lips. It's a kiss full of confusion, desire, and hidden hope. At that very moment, the men return. Ayla, as if snapping back to reality, pulls away and silently walks toward Dominic, leaving Marie standing in silence, bewildered, disoriented, with emotions she can no longer ignore. Sometime later, Ayla and Dominic move into a neighboring house. Life goes on, but the tension between Marie and Ayla simmers beneath the surface. Marie notices her own irritation, not understanding its cause. During dinner at Ayla's place, she suddenly cuts off the conversation and goes upstairs. She stands in front of the mirror, as if trying to peer into herself. Why is she so agitated? Why does everything inside tremble when Ayla is near? Ayla follows her. Their eyes meet. Marie tries to defend herself, blurting out, "I'm not a lesbian." Ayla looks at her calmly and replies, "Me neither." But between them, it's not about labels or definitions. Between them, there are feelings, desire, attraction. That night, Marie dreams of Ayla. In the dream, she hovers over her, kissing, caressing, her hands gliding over Ayla's body, lingering on every inch of skin. Everything happens slowly, carefully, with such tenderness that Marie's breath falters, and Marie feels excitement building inside, heat, an almost unbearable arousal. Marie wakes up, her chest tight with emotion. She doesn't understand what's happening to her. The next day, Marie returns to the office trying to focus on work. Her thoughts are tangled, but she pretends everything is under control. Suddenly, Ayla appears. She walks in casually, asking for advice. Marie answers distantly, saying she's busy, but Ayla doesn't back down. She says she needs help. Someone to go with her to choose a wedding dress. Marie agrees. In the store, Ayla tries on the dress. It fits her perfectly, accentuating her slender waist, soft curves. Ayla turns to Marie and asks her to zip it up. Marie slowly pulls the zipper up Ayla's back, and the closeness of their bodies sends a wave of excitement through her. Her heart races. After the fitting, they leave the store and run into Ayla's friend, who invites them to a party. Marie hesitates, but eventually agrees. Later, at the lively party, Ayla dances. Her movements are smooth, seductive. At one point, she pulls Marie by the hand. They dance together, closer and closer, bolder and bolder. The music drowns out reason, and suddenly, a kiss. Bright, passionate, real. But Marie pulls away. As if frightened by herself, she turns and leaves, abandoning Ayla among the dancers. Back home after the party, Marie can't calm down. Emotions overwhelm her. Something inside tears at her, guilt, anxiety, an overwhelming attraction she can't admit. And it all spills out in the most unexpected place. She lashes out at her daughter, who was locked in her room with a boy. Marie accuses her, as if trying to escape her own feelings, to hide from herself that the real source of her anger isn't her daughter, but the woman she can't get out of her head. When Bernd comes home, Marie calmly says she wants to visit Ayla. There's no explanation in her voice, just exhaustion and quiet resolve. She needs to see her, and she goes without looking back. Marie bursts into Ayla's house unannounced. She closes the distance between them in an instant and presses her lips against Ayla's, fiercely, uncontrollably, as if this kiss had been her only thought all these long days. Her hands cling to Ayla, pulling her closer, frantic, desperate, as if every second of delay is unbearable. They embrace tightly, as if they were meant to be this close from the very beginning. When she returns home, she knows for certain she's not just infatuated, she's in love. In love with a woman she once saw as just her friend's girlfriend. And now, she wants her with every fiber of her being. Time passes. Marie, Bernd, and their children visit the plot of land where they dream of building their future home. Suddenly, Ayla and Dominic arrive, their faces glowing with news. Ayla is pregnant. Everyone congratulates them, smiling. Marie smiles too, but hers is hollow. Inside, her chest tightens. She stands there, listening to the cheers, yet feeling like an outsider in a life where she no longer belongs. Later, in the pool, Ayla cautiously swims up to Marie. Her touch is almost weightless, barely noticeable. She tries to embrace her in the water, but Marie pulls away, swimming off and leaving Ayla alone in the middle of the pool. In the changing room, tension flares again. Ayla confesses that she struggled to get pregnant, but after that night with Marie, everything changed. There's no blame in her voice, just honesty. She says she wants to be with Marie, that she believes their meeting wasn't an accident, but fate. But Marie recoils. Panic, confusion, fear take over. Defensively, she replies coldly, "It's all just fantasies. There's nothing between us, and there never can be." Ayla steps closer, but Marie shoves her away. Ayla stumbles, hitting a locker. Marie didn't mean to hurt her, but it's done. Without a word, she walks out. Marie and Bernd take the kids to a lakeside cabin for the weekend. Then a call shatters the peace. Dominic says Ayla is in the hospital. Marie doesn't hesitate. She drops everything and rushes to her. At the hospital, Ayla is already recovering. When Marie enters the room, the men step out, leaving them alone. Marie kisses Ayla softly on the lips. Then Ayla drops the news. She's marrying Dominic, but she doesn't want to lose Marie. Marie nods, as if happy for her, but inside, jealousy and helplessness claw at her. She looks at Ayla with sadness, then stands and walks out without a word. Ayla is left with a silent question in her heart. What does Marie truly want? The wedding happens. Ayla marries Dominic. Everything seems to follow the right path, except for Marie. She watches from the sidelines, like an extra in a movie where she was denied a role. At the reception, everyone is together. Dominic, Ayla, Bernd, Marie, and the kids. Music plays. Couples dance. Marie dances with Bernd, but her eyes are fixed on Ayla. She notices every movement, every glance. Finally, Marie steps aside, leaning against a wall, as if she can't pretend anymore. Then Ayla approaches. She dances near Marie, then tugs her hand, as if they still have a chance. Marie resists at first, but then wraps her arms around Ayla from behind. Their dance slows, intimate. The world around them fades. Marie can't take it. She retreats upstairs. Ayla follows. Upstairs, they're alone again. Ayla moves closer. Marie stares at her, intensely, deeply. Ayla meets her gaze, then touches her gently. Their lips finally meet, releasing the passion they've suppressed for so long. Marie's son walks in but silently leaves, understanding. Later, Marie rejoins the party. Dominic and Bernd chat, oblivious. But soon, she goes back upstairs. In the dimly lit room, Ayla sits alone, crying, shoulders slumped. Marie sits beside her. Ayla whispers through tears, "The wedding was a mistake. I can't live like this anymore, and I'm terrified of losing you." She kisses Marie's neck, unzips her dress. Marie turns, capturing Ayla's lips in a deep, desperate kiss. Their bodies move together, passionate, slow, tender. The rest of the world disappears. Afterward, Marie walks downstairs, looks at Bernd, and calmly says, "We should go home." Everything has changed. The fight inside her is over. She knows what she wants. Weeks later, Marie suggests building a shared home for both families. They video call Dominic and Ayla. Dominic politely declines, citing work. Marie hides her pain, but inside, her last hope of being near Ayla crumbles. One day, Marie sees Ayla and Dominic return home. She brings over baby clothes. Dominic thanks her, saying Ayla is asleep but will visit later. Marie watches from her window, then sees Ayla leave alone in a car. Without thinking, Marie grabs her coat and follows. At the supermarket, Marie confronts her. "Are you sleeping with Dominic?" Ayla stays silent, then turns away. But in the parking lot, their eyes meet again. Marie admits, "I miss you." Ayla nods, "Me too." Their hands reach for each other, then their lips. They kiss fiercely, as if no time has passed. That night, they're together again. In bed. No words needed. Christmas arrives. Both families celebrate together. Marie's son, fed up with the lies, shouts, "I know you're having an affair." Bernd slaps him. The boy storms out, crashes the car, and runs away. In the chaos, Marie turns to Bernd and confesses, "Ayla and I are in love." Ayla adds, "It wasn't a mistake. I love her." Bernd is stunned. Dominic quietly says, "I've had enough," and leaves. Ayla looks at Marie, waiting for her to speak, but Marie stays silent. Ayla follows Dominic. Days later, Bernd's parents visit. Marie mentions the shared home again. Bernd snaps, "You're insane." His parents leave awkwardly. Alone, Bernd coldly tells Marie, "Ayla and Dominic are moving to London." Marie refuses to believe it. She runs to their house. Dominic blocks her. Ayla made her choice. But Marie circles the house, spotting Ayla through a glass door. Their eyes lock. Ayla steps outside. They walk silently across a field. Marie stops, tears in her eyes. "I don't want to lose you. I love you. All I want is that house, for us to be together." Ayla fights back tears. "I can't live like this. You have to choose, Bernd or me." Marie hesitates. Ayla turns and walks away. Time passes. Marie sits at dinner with Bernd and the kids. Outside, a car starts. Ayla and Dominic are leaving for the airport. When Marie realizes they're gone, she bolts outside. Bernd grabs her arm, yelling, "We can still fix this." Marie looks at him. "It's over. I can't live a lie anymore." She speeds to the airport, sprinting through the terminal. And there she is. Ayla stands near the boarding gate, half turned. Their eyes meet. The noise around them vanishes. They run toward each other. Marie clutches Ayla, whispering, "I love you." Before their lips meet. Soft, deep, a promise. They've chosen each other. Against fear, against expectations, against the past. Because their love is stronger than anything.